When Miguel Breaks His Bank, a 5-minute bedtime story by Sammy Jameson. When Miguel woke up that Saturday morning, he had no idea what this day would turn into. Miguel's adopted younger sister Sophie was turning 5 years old. He asked God to give him an idea of what to buy her. The family went to the mall. Miguel was not surprised when Sophie stopped at the bear factory window and pointed. She had been asking for a teddy bear for her birthday for weeks. Miguel knew how much his sister wanted a bear, but their parents said they couldn't afford it right now. That's when God gave Miguel an idea. He decided to use the money he had been saving in his piggy bank to buy the bear for his little sister. It wasn't much, mostly pennies, but he hoped it would be enough. Miguel walked with Sophie into the store so she could show him, out of all the many bears in the store, her favorite bear. She pointed to a cute girl bear and then showed Miguel the frilly blue dress that she wanted to dress the bear in. Later at home, Miguel went right to his bedroom. There was his piggy bank sitting on its little table. Arlo, Miguel said to his dog, the time has come for me to break the bank. Miguel went and got a hammer. Get ready for a loud crash, Arlo, Miguel said. Then he broke the piggy bank and coins scattered all over the table and all over the floor. Miguel put all the coins into a brown paper bag. Miguel got his mother's permission to ride the city bus back to the mall. He took his little brown paper bag full of coins. He felt good about his plan to buy Sophie the teddy bear that she'd been wanting. When he got to the bear factory store, he picked out the bear that Sophie had pointed to earlier. He went up to the checkout counter, held up his brown bag of coins, and asked, "Will this be enough to buy this bear for my sister for her birthday?" Miguel held up his paper sack of coins. The woman behind the counter asked him, "How much money is in your bag?" Miguel didn't know. He said, "All of the money from my piggy bank." The woman gave a quick look at the other customers waiting behind Miguel, and then she smiled at him and kindly asked him to count out all the coins and put them in stacks. 10 pennies, 4 quarters, 10 dimes, 10 nickels, the lady explained. "Can you do that?" "Yes, I can do that." Miguel got busy stacking up his coins. He didn't notice the other people waiting in line. At first, the other customers started getting impatient. One person said, "I'm in a hurry." The manager saw the line of customers and asked an associate to open another register. And that's when it happened. While Miguel was slowly counting his coins, he didn't notice that a stack of money was piling up on the counter near him. One by one, the other customers started putting their change down to help Miguel pay for the bear for his little sister. The pile of bills grew bigger and bigger. When Miguel finished counting his coins, he looked up and saw the pile of bills. He couldn't believe it. The woman at the counter told him that some of the other customers had left him their change because they wanted to help him buy the bear for his sister. Miguel's eyes filled with tears, and he thanked the other customers. He had more than enough to pay for the bear, and with the extra money, Miguel was able to buy his sister the frilly blue dress that she wanted for it. On his way home, Miguel thought about all the kind people who had helped him buy the bear. He knew he couldn't have done it without the kindness of strangers, and he knew God must have put it on their hearts to help him. When Miguel gave the bear to his sister on her birthday, she danced with excitement. She hugged the bear tightly and said it was the best gift ever. Miguel smiled, knowing that he had made his sister's day special. From that day on, Miguel never forgot the kindness of those strangers who helped him. He continued to save his money, not just for himself, but also for those in need. And whenever he went to the mall, he always remembered the lesson that he learned about the power of faith, kindness, and giving.